I just wanted to talk about cults in general. In particular, I want to call out Berean pickets. Um, yes, they have some very good information about why Jehovah's Witnesses are completely incorrect. However, they also claim to have special knowledge that no one else has. What they're really claiming is that no one else is serving God or can worship God. Basically, he's saying that they are special. If that were the case, it's basically eliminating all Christians, whether it be Tyndale or Wycliffe or pretty much anybody, all modern day Christians, whether it be Catholics or Baptists or non-denominational Christians. They're saying that everybody is wrong. They are. He has the only. He has the only special knowledge. Now, I think the problem is he's been so brainwashed by the cult, by Jehovah's Witnesses. He can't see that. He thinks that essentially, because part of the training of Jehovah's Witnesses is to teach that every single religion, every version of Christianity is wrong, and the Jehovah's Witnesses are the only one that's special. It's really a dangerous thinking. And now he's left the cult, he's searching for answers, and instead of accepting that, hey, maybe I was wrong, let's go look into traditional Christians and maybe humble himself and learn from other Christians. He claims to have special knowledge, which is really dangerous thinking. This is really what how the Jehovah's Witnesses specifically started. All I'm saying is at this point is a warning. I'm not telling you not to follow what he's saying or listen to some of his videos, but be skeptical. He's just a man. And my conversations with him, he's been very liberal. Which I guess he just doesn't understand the Christian ethos, where these things come from. So, he's Canadian, so Canadians, unfortunately, their culture is very liberal, and unfortunately, they don't have a masculine bone in their body, and they're really lost. Unfortunately, their ideas comes from postmodernism, and their secular culture has a, just like in the States, has a secondary religion that takes precedence over everything, and that's basically calling everything racist, calling its cultural Marxism is really overlaid with Christianity. The idea of racism may have originally formed in the Bible, treating everybody with love. However, the Bible doesn't say anything about racism or anything like that, or sexism or anything. The Bible doesn't say anything that everybody is exactly the same. These ideas really stem from the Frankfurt School, the cultural Marxism that has overlaid the oppressed versus the oppressor groups, and that's turned into race. But they should, they don't know where they came from, or they don't even have any concept of what the West did for the world or Christianity did for the world. Instead, they think that like everything was evil until they came along. This is really a terrible idea. The problem is that once you do that, you're putting yourself ahead of Christ. And Christ is King. There's nothing more important than Christ. So I'm not telling you not to listen to some of the videos. I mean, sometimes he does make a good point. However, if I have to hear that he's smarter than everybody else one more time from one of his videos, I think it's hilarious. Especially because, I mean, I don't want to knock the boomers too hard, but like, he's a boomer, so boomers have this laser focused ideas of what do you say? Laser focused ideas of 1960s free love. Even if it didn't participate in that, the march of the doctrines of Martin Luther King, which they polluted. This civil rights at all level manners, and they have created the situation that we're seeing now, that everything is about race, everything's about inequality. They don't discuss what they did. This is the generation that has aborted their future for more government cheese. And they don't see, and they shit on their heritage because they're a little bit smarter. So when I say these things, not all, but you have to understand where they're coming from. They don't, and they're also from the generation is from I won't be around for a generation. So I can probably do a whole video on boomers themselves. I won't be around for it. So I know these are problems, but I know that my generation created, but I don't really care because I'm going to die anyways. I'm going to die shortly anyways. So let me just grab as much government cheese as possible before I die. That's kind of what not all, but a lot of boomers have that mentality. So I say that. So this is a warning for this. So please stay away from people that claim special knowledge of the Bible. And continue to pray, continue to read the Bible, and you'll find Christ. Please like and subscribe.